what's up, everyone? Sean Tavalozzi here, also known as the Bearded Agent. Just wanted to throw a quick video out there on how to properly wire a single pole switch. Now, I'm going to throw a disclaimer out there. Electricity is dangerous, so if you're not licensed and don't know what you're doing when working with electricity, I highly recommend you don't do that and you hire a professional to come out and do your electrical work on your home. However, if you feel you have the skills to get a job done, I cannot stop you. So hopefully, by watching this video, you do it correctly and you do it safely. So first and foremost, what is a single pole switch? Well, first of all, a single pole switch is a switch that controls something, whether it be a light bulb or an outlet, from one location. Typically, you see these in rooms that have one way in, one way out. And you can tell it's a single pole switch because it only has two connection points or terminals. Now, first thing we need to do is figure out how are we going to get power to our switch. A couple different ways you can do that. You can either run a circuit directly from your panel to your switch, or you can go up into an attic if you have access and kind of find power in the junction box. But you have to make sure you're following code if you do that. But for today's purposes, we're just going to simulate coming from a panel to our switch. So the first thing we need to do is run power to one of the terminals. I typically just pick the bottom one. In all honesty, it really doesn't matter. However, this is called the constant hop. All right, this is what gives our switch power. And then from there, the other one is where we connect what is called our switched leg. All right, this one can be either hot or de-energized, just depending on the position of the switch. All right, so now our switch has power and we're ready to test it out, right? So basically what happens is right now in the off position, power comes in, hits our terminal, goes through the switch, but it stops here because it's open. So that means there's no voltage here. Our light does not work. All right, but when we close the switch, okay, now power or electricity runs through the switch, comes up to the switched leg, hits the lamp, and now the lamp is on. And for lamps to work, obviously you need a neutral that we ran to our panel, and also we have to ground our equipment as well. So we have a ground wire coming from our lamp to the panel and also from our switch to the panel as well. Grounding is extremely important. Ground things that you're supposed to, because it is a safety issue if you do not. All right, so I'm probably going to do some more videos in the future about 3- and 4-way switches. Those are a little bit more complex and a lot more fun to talk about. But I hope you learned something, and if you did, I ask that you please, like and maybe share this post to get it more attention. And yeah, I thank you so much for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Thank you.